Hey everybody, it's Professor Powerline. Oh my goodness, thank you for your patience, but it's finally here. Let's play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, the sequel to probably one of my all-time favorite Let's Plays that I've done, Ocarina of Time. This game, oh, it's going to be so much different than the one I played before, but whew, I just can't wait. I really hope I do this game justice. I really hope I do all of you guys justice. Brace yourself. I'm going to be trying to do a few new things with this Let's Play. You'll see probably what those are around next episode. But yeah, again, just thank you so much. I know I promised to get this series going January, and it's almost the end of March now, but I'm so sorry. That was out of my hands. I couldn't do anything about it. Thank you so much for your patience, and a special shout out to a subscriber of mine, Zora Majora, who actually requested this series. Thank you very much for your patience. I really hope I do the game justice for you, and with that, let's get started. Okay, so this game only has 2 files as opposed to Ocarina of Time's 3. I'll get into why that is later. Brian here, that is my one of my older brothers, so I'm not going to delete that file. I'm going to delete Ben, because I don't know anyone named Ben, so I'll just delete that. There we go, probably a friend of mine's file, something like that. Anyway, and let's get started. For the sake of storyline still being epic, I'm definitely going to name him Link. And brace yourself. If you remember my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, I did a little bit of voice acting off and on in that series. I'm going to try and do that again, but if you remember anything about that series, you know that I'm not very good at it. So brace yourself for stumbles, mumbles, mispronunciations, and just plain stupid voices. Without further ado, already 4 minutes into the video, let's play. Oh, I got chills. I really hope I can do this game justice. It's just such a big project. Here we go. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that made him a legend. Done with his battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend whom parted ways with him when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among the legends. there's our hero, Link. Teehee, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he's got anything good on him. Huh? This guy. Well, it shouldn't be a problem. Excuse me. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tally. What if you dropped it and it broke? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Well, how's that for a creepy entry? That laugh, man. Okay, let's give chase. No reason to let a pony go so easily. Or Ocarina for that matter. If you haven't played the first game, which I highly recommend, or at least watch my Let's Play of it, you know the value of that thing. So, let's give chase. Showing off Link's new skills, just his minor bit of growth, even over the last few months between games, or however long it's been. I think it's been about a year, actually. Oh my. Hold forward to roll. Again, this game has a much darker atmosphere than the one before it, so brace yourself. Or just land on a flower, you know, forget the whole roll forward thing. You can fly. What's with that stupid horse of yours? Doesn't listen to a word I say. There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo, why that face? Just thought you had a little fun with you. Oh, come on. You didn't really think I'd be... See, what I tell you about bad voice acting, I stumble over my words. I'm so sorry for that. Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay looking like that forever. Sis! Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tally, don't leave without me. You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something! Why are you just looking at me like that? What? Is there something on my face? You stop staring and just open that door for me? Please? Come on. I'm a helpless little girl is asking you. So hurry up. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Huh. How's that for an opening? We've been transformed into a Deku Scrub, one of the most basic enemies from the first game. I could go into his controls right now, but I think it's a little bit more important that we give chase before that guy gets away, considering he just totally mutated us and we have no means of returning to our normal self without him. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there. I, apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that skull kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just happen to have an idea where he might be going. So take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch the Skull Kid. My name's Tail. Get it? Tattle? Tail? Ha, real clever. So, nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got that straightened out, we can stop messing around and get moving. If I figure out something if I figure something out, press C up and I'll tell you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help then. Okay, so we've got a fairy partner again, and her name is Tattle. Now if you press up, she'll give you helpful little hints. She doesn't say hey, or listen out loud anyway, unlike Navi did. And she'll just, do basically what Navi did from the last game. Now, with our Deku body, we've got a few new abilities that we didn't have as Link from either game. If we press A while on a Deku Flower, we can dive into it and fly, as we'll demonstrate right here. Yes, I've got that. No, wait, shut up. Okay. So, dive in. It coughs from it to show it's fully charged, and boom! We have these little flowers that we get out of the plant, I guess. So yeah, first new mechanic, less than 5 minutes into the game. Not bad at all. And back to the whole locked-out thing. Okay, so not wasting any time introducing us to our new mechanic. We have a little puzzle here. Now you can skip straight over there if you want to, but I don't really find it all helpful. Besides, there's something over here that you kind of want to get. It's not important by any stretch, but the more introduced game mechanics you can get out of the way, the better. And that is our first treasure chest. And in here we have Deku Nuts! Ironically, we were just turned into a Deku Scrub. I'm not touching that. That was a really poor choice of words. Anyway, Deku Nuts. These are insanely nice items. They can be used to stun enemies and dropped like a bomber in your Deku form. This is, however, very difficult, and you're not given very many opportunities to do it, so they're really only useful for stunning enemies. But whatever. Okay, now this is the plant that I never make it to under any circumstances. I always fail right here. Let's go through here. Hard turn to the side. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to... Oh, you're supposed to go the other way. Okay, well. They're pretty forgiving, though. Don't take any health away from falling down a pit, at least not this early in the game. So... Sorry. I'm actually a little bit sickish today. I have a pretty serious headache, or at least I did a moment ago. And my throat's a little bit cleared up, but I really wanted to get to recording. I didn't think it was really bad enough to delay my recording. Hey you, come on, press Z and talk to me. So yes, we can Z target from a distance. Okay, it's pretty useful. It'll be a lot more useful later on in the game. But we can talk to people far away. This mechanic isn't very used very often. But it's still even the same day tutorial, even like Skyward Sword 25 years later, so, or not quite 25, but whatever. Anyway, alley-oop. And down. Okay, let's take a look at this thing we were Z-targeting to. If we press, or we're not locked on, we press up, we can go into first person. That was a little bit too close. Go into first person view. That is a creepy, sad looking tree. I mean, it looks like the Deku tree sprout shriveled up and died, or something. Whatever it is, it's stuck to the ground, and it kind of looks like it's almost crying. Let's check it. It's strange way. It looks sort of like this tree. You look sort of like the tree. Good. And it's crying. Like I said, Majora's Mask, a lot more serious than Ocarina of Time is. Not that Ocarina of Time wasn't serious, but this is a lot darker story. I mean, think about it. In the first few minutes, we've been mugged, mutated, abandoned, and all in the search for a friend who is now got to be completely postponed on account of this encounter with this apparently absurdly powerful child with a mask, of all things. So, yeah, this is going to be quite the adventure, I'd say. Brace yourself for one of the most iconic characters in Legend of Zelda history. I missed. Wait, isn't this the door? No, oopsies, the door is over here. I can barely see it. No, that's a wall. I'm sorry, I can't really see on my screen. My TV's a lot darker. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? No, not us. To list the things that have happened to us. Telly hides. I think that's funny. I own the Happy Mask Shop, and I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now don't think me rude, but I've been following you. Okay. This guy has so much personality, I don't even know what to do about it. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. Okie dokie then, I like where this is going. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you get back my precious mask that was stolen by the imp. What? Is this not a simple task? Why? Someone like you should by no means be a difficult task. Except, there is one thing. I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you will find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Okay, meet the Happy Mask Salesman. We met someone like this in Ocarina of Time in my previous Let's Play, and he is quite the character. I mean, just look at him. He wasn't this creepy in the first game, I swear. Anyway, there's a lot of theories about this guy. And if you look on his backpack, you can see actually several masks. Now, I don't get a lot of the references that are made here. The only ones that I've ever spotted myself are what appears to be Mario's mask, which is actually very clearly Mario's mask on his backpack here somewhere. Now, my TV is pretty dark, so I'm having a little trouble seeing it. And I always thought the one there on the bottom looked kind of like Falco. But there's apparently at least like 7 or 8 references on his backpack. And what's more is he seems to know quite a bit about Link. I mean, it's almost like he knows Link's the hero. At least that's just how I feel, or at least was the hero back in the day. Link, I do not believe possesses the Triforce anymore. Clearly doesn't have the Master Sword anymore, and all of his items are gone except his sword and shield, which were somehow absorbed in this transformation. But regardless, we now have our marching orders. We have 3 days to get back our precious item, the ocarina that was stolen from us, and we'll be returned to normal in exchange for returning the mask. Presumably the mask that the Skull Kid was wearing when he ambushed us. Now, if we go through this door, we're going to start one of the most iconic and one of my all-time favorite games of all time, period, end of story. But I think we've covered quite a bit for this episode. So, without further ado, I'll see you all next time.